but Jose.
I just started locally recording. They talked about a ball pit, and I made fun of it, saying, "Oh, that's what I want to do at E3." You know, that was all that's all anyone missed in the VOD.
No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen at all.
What about a horse and carriage?
As I said,
You seem like a real
is
funny
the
guy.
biggest EA play. There's so many games a lot of people are excited to hear about. There's not only just the games, as I mentioned, there's 100 hours of streaming going on from a lounge.
Yeah, if at any point anyone has an issue with the audio or anything else, just let me know.
This amazing echo that's happening since we're on that giant screen back there.
I love the sound of my voice.
Yeah, I can tell, man. You really
I
do.
couldn't resist. Just the story you were telling about being in the old West.
It can be it's a captivating event, you know. But this is your first hosting
I know.
EA Play. Welcome to the family. How do you feel hosting EA Play this year?
You know, I feel great. I have seen so many amazing developers who are super excited to show.
See, that guy
off
said
games
welcome
on
to the
stage
family, and I'm
in
just
a
sitting here
little
trying to
bit.
remember
And
if he did
sometimes forget
anything
just how
at E3 last year.
international a company EA is, because I've been telling them all break a leg, and they all
I
give
don't
me
think
these
he did.
looks like, wait, what? And I'm like,
At
oh,
least
no,
I
no,
know
it's
who
it's a
the
theater
person on the
thing,
left
baby.
is. I
Oh,
recognize
sorry,
her.
I don't
Dude on the
actually
right
know
just
the
looks
name.
like
It's
some
not
dude.
It's not just the developers that are
Like, they could have pulled him out of the crowd
Fans literally come from
easily.
all over the world to check out the games that they're showing here at EA Play. Maybe even get a chance to play some of the games that they've been waiting to play.
Well, Jose, I'm so glad you brought that up, because I have a couple fans right here that I'm going to talk to, so I'm going to send you inside the fan fest.
I'm going inside.
You go.
I'm gone.
I'll check in with you in a little
Okay,
bit.
good luck. It's hot
All
Okay,
right,
shut
you
up.
guys, So, like I
Get away.
mentioned, we've got tons of people who have been lined up here in Hollywood, sweating outside in the sun, and we're going to talk to a couple of them. First up, we've got this very tall gentleman. Hey
Oh,
there, what's
dude,
your
he's a
name?
world
This
champion.
expert from the Dynasty.
Expert from the Dynasty. That is a fancy gamer tag you have there. So what's the deal with this belt?
So in my Madden League, when you win a championship, you got to show off your championship.
Okay.
So
He's
I got
talking
the
like he's
belt.
hot
Everybody
shit. All
knows
you
I'm
have
the
is a
champ.
fucking wrestling belt
All
that
right,
says
so he's got the
Madden
belts.
on
That
it.
means you're obviously here to play.
You're not hot
Is there a
shit.
particular part of the game you're looking forward to trying out most?
Not hot,
I'm
at
a
least.
CFM guy, so I can't wait to see what they did with the
Baby
gameplay
shit.
for CFM. But of course, I love MUT too, so I know it's going to be an exciting year for Madden 19. I can't wait.
Well, we've got some surprises in the show. We'll have a great time at FanFest this weekend, and we'll check in with you in a little bit.
Appreciate you.
All right, so we got.
Will
some
you
more people
really?
here.
Please
Hey,
don't
guys,
check in with him.
How's it going? What's your name?
I'm Josh, aka Tank87.
Oh, we all know that
You
guy.
are the
Oh,
Titanfall
take
2
87.
shirt here. Are you a big Respawn fan?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. I mean, the first and second game, especially the second game. I mean,
This guy
they
doesn't
were
seem
just
like that bad of a
incredible, you know,
dude.
The campaign for the second one.
I'll
was just
give
like,
him
they hit you in the gut.
benefit of the doubt. He's
Absolutely.
probably a nice
And you also
guy.
have a dice lanyard on there. What's that about?
I got this in Dice Sweden. I won that sweepstakes about 2 years ago with Monster, and I got to go 5 days, all expense paid trip, and Dice treated us like better than rock stars, you know.
I mean, that sounds awesome. I don't get to go do that.
I mean, they said like it was like super exclusive, and we felt really good that they let us in.
Oh,
you
he's
know?
wearing a mixer
I mean,
hat.
I
Nah,
can't wait to see them.
I don't like the guy anymore.
I'm gonna be playing Battlefield 5 today, and just to see the familiar faces is just gonna it's just awesome, you know. I'm really glad I'm here, you know.
Well, I think you're going to love what they are showing in the press conference. So I'm going to let you go in and enjoy the Fan Fest and have a great weekend, man.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
All right, we got a couple more here for you guys. Look at you two in your matching jerseys. What are your names?
Hi, my name is Jacob, aka Lord Jacob 97 on Xbox.
Greg, aka Space Cat on Xbox as well.
So clearly,
I feel like the guy on the
you
right
play
really
FIFA.
wanted to say his gamer tag, and the guy on the left is like, oh, I
Ready
guess
for
I
the
have to
kickoff,
now.
And I'm also ready for Ultimate Team as well.
Yeah, what do you guys think about the cover star?
Oh, it had to be Ronaldo.
I was happy about that. I'm excited that they're gonna do that. Ronaldo for another year. That's great.
Back-to-back years is the best player in the world. It had to be him.
Wait, they put the
Well,
same
I mean,
person on the
you know,
cover
there's
for
a lot
2
of
years
other
in a
players that
row?
maybe
That's a
deserve
little
the
lazy.
spotlight. No, you don't think so?
No, the best player in the world had to be Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, look at that! You guys are repping. That is amazing. So when it comes to FIFA, are you guys kind of at the top of the class in your group of friends? Are you in the middle of the pack? It's okay if you want to lie.
I would consider myself at the top of my friends.
The guy on the left is not happy he's saying that. He is pissed. How dare you say you're the best? I'm the best.
Compared to him, I might be a little better than him.
Oh.
I usually just like kicking off with friends, friendly matches. I'm not into competitive, but I like playing with my friends. It's a great game.
Nothing wrong
No
with playing
Johns,
with your
man.
friends.
You
Well,
can't
guys,
say,
thank you so much for chatting with
I don't
me.
even really
Have a
try. It's
fantastic
just
time
friendly.
at the
Nah,
Fan Fest today.
you're worse.
We'll see you guys later.
nah, you lose.
All right, everybody. So
Call a spade a
I
spade.
am about to go check out some other stuff. So that means that I'm going to go see what my buddy Jose is up to. Jose, what are you doing over there?
That's right. I am here in the Madden Mobile area, and now
Please
we're going to
don't
find out
be
exactly
here.
what's taking Madden Mobile this year into overdrive.
Oh, is this gonna be copywritten music? Hey, full disclosure, my EA press conference from last year is the only one I saved. It's gotten taken off of YouTube because of some dumbass song that was in the middle of a FIFA thing. But go Seahawks. Is this, should I mute the audio for this? I'm gonna. Nah, that's, you know what? If they want to take it down, hey, this is fair use. Let me criticize this song so it's fair use. This song is not good. This is too repetitive, and everyone has done that voice effect before. The one where it sounds like you're kind of over a radio.
This year, Madden NFL Mobile becomes Madden NFL Overdrive. I am here with Mark and Joe, and they're going to tell me exactly what is going to take this mobile version.
Thank you,
into this
Rufus.
overdrive.
Thanks for
What does
backing me
overdrive
up
mean to
here.
Madden Mobile?
Thanks for helping with the criticisms. Fair use, everybody. Fair use.
Installed the next generation of graphics engine, so like the whole game's gonna be totally different. So new physics, new animations. You're gonna get unique faces for the first time. Really, the game when we talk about.
Wait, did they
Madden,
say
it's
they were gonna have
like,
faces for the first time?
Totally different experience. Nobody's ever.
Is that an actual thing they just said?
And that's the first thing you notice when you look at the game. It's definitely catching up to
I
this
must have been
console-style
imagining
graphics.
things.
How are you guys taking the power of tablets and mobile devices and putting these graphics on it? Because it's not what we've seen in the past.
No, it's not. It's a lot of work, but we've done a lot of great job.
Short
with it.
answer.
Yeah, we've done a lot of great job with it. And then of course we have the new head-to-head mode here, which is
Done a lot of great job with it.
Okay, so let's talk about this the mode you're playing right now, because the score is 339 to 102.
That's right, it is.
There's something not right about that. How do you have so many points? Are you just that good?
I'm that good, yes. So
There it is.
the cool thing about what's the goal of Overdrive, the new head-to-head mode, is that you have to score more fantasy points in 3 minutes of real time against your opponent's preset defense.
I don't get it.
You're getting points for every little thing that you do.
Hey, man,
Things
you're
like,
making
every
football
rushing
more
yard, every passing
complicated.
yard, you're getting points for compared to just like traditional football things like touchdowns, field goals, extra points.
But go
stuff like that.
Seahawks.
So the score is accumulated fantasy point style.
Yeah, so a lot of action, a lot of point swings, stuff like that.
I was going to say, you have 427 points. How many touchdowns is that? It's a lot.
You
It's
scored
a
like
lot.
a lot of
It's a
touchdowns.
lot of touchdowns. So one of the things I noticed about is, let's talk about captains. You guys were telling me earlier that there's going to be captains. How do captains play a role in Madden NFL Overdrive?
Yeah, that's right. So Overdrive, the head-to-head mode has like a unique strategy element to it as well, where
I love that the game is 10 times louder than any of the people trying to talk.
I'm rewarded.
Sorry about that. First off,
It's-
let's apologize.
I don't like the
I'm
Raiders.
rewarded for passing the ball more,
I do
whereas
kind of hate the
Mark
Packers.
has an interception. That's so bad.
See, I told him. That's why I said sorry. I knew it was going to happen, Russell.
Mark is over here as Alvin Kamara.
Yes, I am.
You're a disgrace to the Seahawks.
All the way down,
All the way.
touchdown.
That's so bad.
That was 100. That was, yeah. That was
So he's actually incentivized to run the ball more. So, and again, because of that, we actually have different
Man.
strategies. Like, so I'm more of a passing.
21 minutes.
He's more of a running-based team because I score more
We're
points.
so
with
close.
passing. And so there's lots of different captains, lots of different ways that you can run your team to score the most points in that 3 minutes of time.
And is there specific captains for each team? Is that how it's going to be played out? Or are you guys like, can I choose my own
You
captain?
can choose your own captain. Like,
There we go.
choose your own one to augment your team, whatever works for you.
Thought about making wings? Dude, wings would be
and
so good.
When choosing different captains, how is that going to affect the way I play?
I should go get wings later.
Or you play.
That's a good idea,
So,
actually.
yeah,
There's a
running the
wings
ball,
place not
he's
too
running-
far from here.
Alan Mart's his coach. He's going to be running the ball a lot, and then
I should get
another thing
those.
he's gonna
Maybe
do
I'll
is
save them
also
for tomorrow.
flex,
And I'll
some
get
of the
wings
tactics
before
that he
Microsoft.
do that he
When
can
is Microsoft
invest
again?
and change how his
Let me
defense
pull this
is.
up. It's not like we're really missing
Now, one of the things
anything.
I noticed that when you look at the
Uh,
screen, there's a little meter at the bottom.
Microsoft's at
What's
3.
this meter
Okay.
all about?
Yeah, that's right. So one of the things, and
Yeah, I'd have
you
time.
just told me,
Woo!
He's
That is
almost at 1,000
something.
points.
Yeah, Omega, it's. I feel
But
like
yeah,
there's
one
an
of the things the
exception
meter
to
does
every
is
rule
a few of
with
those different tactics
teams.
that you can use.
Because, like, I hate the
So,
Packers,
if I'm
but
getting
one of my
over
best
to
friends
game
likes
saying,
the
hey,
Packers.
I'm
So it's
running
like,
the ball,
if the
running the ball a
Packers
lot.
win, at least I know
What
he's
do is
happy, you
use
know,
those
that kind of
tactics
thing.
on the right side of the play call screen to
It's
adjust my defense is
it's
playing.
none of those
So
actually.
down
It's
top box,
a
basically,
wings,
adjust
etc.
what he's
But
doing.
it's actually really good.
Point total.
And he didn't.
At all. He
Not-
only
not a little
lost
bit.
by 600.
That's right.
It's
It
like
was
you were,
close.
it's like you were the Cavs and he was the Dubs.
Yes.
That's how many points you lost by. So tell me a little bit just quickly about
That's so
you know,
funny.
the gameplay style
Good work.
when playing against each other. How does that affect the
I don't
way
get
he
it.
plays against you? And like, how
I don't watch NBA.
notifications when he's scoring, or is it just like
Well,
you're
he
just
didn't score that much.
I mean, he did.
So I didn't get
So
many.
obviously you weren't. Yeah, you
But
didn't get
yes,
notified too
I am
much.
seeing what he's doing as we go back and forth. And were it a closer game, I would see these wild swings back and forth in scores. But in this case, I didn't have much to worry
I was
about.
gonna say because it looks like there's absolutely no way he's coming back from a 195 to 820 defeat.
Not in this case.
That
But
hurts.
there's a lot, yeah, but there's a lot going on back and forth depending on what captain we chose.
I'd like to go to a Wingstop.
Interactions back and forth between
I
us.
think
It's
we
really
just
critical.
got one
You're
in a
just
nearby
successful.
town. I need to make a trip
So who's
one
I have
day.
to ask quickly, who's your team?
Probably not during E3 though. I don't have that much time. But
Titans.
after
Dolphins.
E3 at some point.
Titans and Dolphins.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys have to do that. We all make mistakes.
We do.
But this year, we all know it's going to be the Niners year. Praise Jimmy Jesus and all his name. But you guys, thank you so much for showing us Madden NFL Overdrive. And now we are going to find out what's happening from football to football as we hit the pitch and see what's going on in the world of FIFA.
You're so lame.
Hey guys, it's
I hope
Spencer
we
here
don't
from
see you
Spencer FC, coming to you
ever
from
again.
Amsterdam. We've just wrapped on the FIFA 18 Global Series playoffs, and we've successfully found.
You know, I need to
32
find a good
best players in the
Wingstop
world,
flavor
all
before I
of
actually
which
go there.
have qualified
I feel like
for
I'd do
FIFA
some kind of
Euro
lemon
Cup
pepper
Grand
thing just to
Final.
try it out. Because I always get buffalo on my wings. Maybe mix it up a little bit.
Well, it's been
Okay,
an unbelievable
so
season
when it gets
of
really
FIFA
loud, you can
18
still hear me over the really loud stuff, right?
competition.
Because it's really loud in my own
22
ears
million
right now.
players
So,
taking part from over 60 different countries.
so fake.
Aaron's
Yep.
gonna lead it, and he's actually using a lob cross. Like I said, it gives you a little more time.
We've had some of the established pros continuing to mark their dominance, but we've also had some new faces arrive. They've left a mark too.
To be the best, you've got to beat the best.
It's been a packed out season with events from all over the world. We've had tournaments such as the FUT Cups in Barcelona and Manchester, the EA Champions Cup in Bangkok as well. We've seen leagues such as the MLS, Bundesliga and La Liga all form part
McDonald's!
of the Global Series. We've seen other events such as the Gfinity Elite Series and ESWC, but all roads led to Amsterdam, where we've just wrapped on the FIFA 18 Global Series playoff.
And there we go. Congratulations to Nicholas.
So now we know the 32 players
Nicholas,
will compete for the trophy,
WWE
the massive
Tag
cash
Champion.
prize and the title of the world's best FIFA player. It all kicks off on August 2nd to August 4th in London. You can catch all the action across EA Sports FIFA channel. So we'll see you at the grand final for the conclusion of this dramatic season of competitive FIFA.
Go!
Shut up. You think you're so funny. No one thinks you're funny. You're so incredibly lame. Shut up. Oh, look at that obnoxious face. I just want to knock this fucker out. I don't feel that way about most people.
As you can see, 20
This dude.
million players from 60
Fuck off.
countries came together in tournaments all around the world. For one
I've
reason,
never
to
seen
become
someone
the
capture
best
the spirit
FIFA
of
player
EA
in the
more
world,
than this
and it's all
dude.
going down this August in London at the E World Cup. Oh my God, I wish I was there. I wish I could be one of the.
Watch that be my
guys
auto
who-
thumbnail for
traveling around the
YouTube.
world,
Man, I'll be
gotta
so
an
mad
awesome
if that's the
feeling. But to become
case.
the best FIFA player, it's the most popular sports game in the world, and now you can be the best player in the world. That opportunity could be yours if the price is right. No, I'm just kidding. If
Rufus,
you're
now
really
I'm
good at
imagining
FIFA,
it,
because
and
32
yes,
players
it is
around the
funny.
world again, coming together in London for that E World Cup to be the best player in the world, to be crowned best player in the world. Unfortunately, it's not going to be me. But I do know the best host in the
No,
world
you know why?
happens to be Andrea
Because you're a
Renee.
loser.
So let's find out what she's
You're not the
doing.
best at
Andrea?
anything. Sure as hell not leading a
That's very
fucking
kind
EA
of you.
press
You may have a
conference.
shot at FIFA someday. You
It's
just
EA.
have
The
to
bar is
love
super
somebody.
low already,
But
man.
Right now, I am
That
standing
prank
inside
versus
the
prank dude
Access
last year was better
Lounge
than you.
Here at EA Play, it is a doozy of a structure, you guys. And there's shade, which is amazing. And I've got the lovely Elena here to talk to me all about it. How's it going today?
It's going amazing. Thank you so much for coming up into our not so little lounge.
Yeah, so what's the story behind this? You were telling me that when you guys originally envisioned Access Lounge, that it was something completely different.
Yeah, as you know, all of the planning from our team takes about a year. So about 9 months ago, we said, what do we want to do? And we were thinking
Do a
maybe we have
giveaway?
a tent
I don't have enough money to do giveaways.
Members, we hand out some water. And 9 months pass, and it's a 3-story structure with a
Just
rooftop
put
deck.
that out there.
I mean, certainly an upgrade from a water tent. That is for sure. So, who are the folks that are going to be able to come
I'd love
into
to
the
do
Access Lounge?
Well, we're not
some sort of
exclusive,
giveaway,
so everyone
but
is welcome to come up to the Access Lounge. We
you know,
have
people were talking
some
about
games set up that we're gonna
last
have some
night
library
if I got bingo
vaults.
or
We
something
do
like
have
that
water. We also
on
have
this
power
one
for
or
your phone.
this
But for our
one
Access
or this
members, we
one
have a special little gift
to
for
do
them.
like a 24-hour stream.
Spoiler, but it's
I
a
said
fanny
maybe,
pack full of
but it would have to
lots of
be
goodies.
all 3 of them.
So, we can't have
Only one I will
festival
commit
without
to
fanny
is
packs, like festivals of fanny
a
packs that are
12-hour.
together.
Yeah, sunscreen.
I will commit to a
fan,
12-hour
everything
if I
you need
get 3
because it is
bingos.
going to be hot
Just
in
because
LA
it would be
weekend.
really difficult for me
some reason
to
I
do
decided
12 hours.
very
I understand
black
for a
was
lot
gonna
of
be
people that's nothing. For me, that's a
Yeah,
whole
going
hell
with
of a
the
lot.
dark colors, not the right thing, but that's okay.
So, is, in
24-hour, I would have to like
fill
fill up at least one of the bingo cards 100%.
Streaming initiative.
Like if somehow I fill up this one all the way,
Well, we
it'd be
have
great.
so many fans
Or maybe
that can't come to LA. Not everyone
this one gets
obviously
filled
can
up.
make the trip. So we knew we wanted to do
if this
something
gets filled
online,
up,
and
I will
we
do a
decided to
24-hour
stream.
stream because
Someone
just
said,
my
well, how many
adrenaline and my
games do
hype
you have in
for
the
having
vault
all
right
4
now?
of these characters in Smash Brothers would
And they
it
go,
would
yeah,
fuel
let's go
me.
ahead and stream it.
I'd be able to make it through 24 hours
So
easy.
we are actually streaming 100 hours, 100 games.
Oh,
with
100 now
streamers,
she's trying to show me
Baby
up.
Burial to
Nah.
Big Batch to Ali
I'm gonna
A,
cover up your
to
face
Juan
with the
Pa,
schedule.
streamers from
That's not
all over the
okay.
world, and we are
I'm
going
talking
to
about 24 hours.
We
You're
start
talking about
streaming
100
at 9
hours?
a.m.,
My
and we will
voice
be
is already
back on
going.
Tuesday.
Well,
You think
man,
I can do
go big or
100?
go
I can't
home,
compete with
I guess.
that.
100 hours, but it makes sense because EA is such an international company. We were just talking about that. You know, when we were interviewing the fans downstairs. There's clearly
Hey,
going to be
Rufus,
people
that
awake
really
in
is
all
the
these different
question.
time zones.
Thankfully, we had
I would have
some
to figure that
streamers who
out.
were like, "Give me the
I have a
3
feeling
a.m.,
I'd do
give me the 5
something and then
a.m.,
break
so
for
thank
Pokemon
goodness.
Quest and do
You can
something
check
and break
that
for
out
Pokemon
on
Quest, you know.
Twitch.tv/EA and look for our hashtag UnlockPlay to find all of the amazing streams we have going on.
Awesome. Well, before I let you go, I got to know, of this 100 games, you got to have a fave, right? Right?
You know that my heart sits in Edmonton with the BioWare team, so Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition.
Is that really
are two of
picking up on my
favorites in
mic?
the
That's
vault.
so
They're actually
annoying.
just my
Sorry.
favorites. So I'm also excited to see everything that's going to go on with Anthem this week.
I swear I didn't pay her to say that, you guys. We just are both big BioWare fans. Well, Elena, thank you so much for talking to me today. And don't forget to
Hey,
check out that 100
when I was
hours,
taking
100
video game
streamers,
programming
you guys. It's gonna
workshops,
be
everyone
amazing.
used to talk
So
about
right
EA
now,
like it
I'm
was
going to head inside
career
the
suicide,
Palladium to get ready
basically,
for the press
in the sense that you
conference, which is
wouldn't
gonna
want
start
to
in just a
work
few
in that
minutes.
field ever
So
again.
I'm going to send it over to Jose, who I believe
Like the
is in
people who
Sims
work,
Jose,
that's
what are you
like
doing over there?
grunts in EA, have the worst lives in the world.
Oh, hello.
Oh, that's so funny. You were smelling flowers. Oh man, why would I never think of something that level of comedy? You're smelling fake flowers that are up on a wall. Man, they smell delicious. They're made of plastic. Dude, master of comedy.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what makes you so prolific in the world of The Sims.
I'm Deligracy, and I'm a YouTuber and streamer, and I make Sims videos.
A streamer?
I'm James Turner. I run a channel called The Sims Supply, and I play The Sims, build houses. I love to design some cool things.
Oh, you play The Sims and
Well,
build
obviously, new
houses?
expansion
Or
is
you
coming.
play the Sims and build houses in The Sims?
Why are you excited about Seasons? What's
Because,
gonna get other
you know,
Sims fans
I can think
excited
of
about
one that would be interesting, and one would be very not interesting. Like, if you just play The Sims and build houses in The Sims, it's like, okay, that's not special. Everyone does that.
I'm really excited for
But if you play The Sims and then take a break and film yourself
cannot
building
wait
a
to see all the different
house,
worlds covered in snow.
that's
When
impressive.
winter is coming, you know what happens, right? It's going down in the world of The Sims.
Oh, yeah.
That's of course. So tell me a little bit about
So,
the aspect of
I'm gonna
adding
say
something
right
like
now, I
Seasons.
think I
mean,
can
what does that
already
do to
check
the
off
overall
one of
world The
these.
Sims? Because there's been tons of expansions for
The
Sims,
bottom
but
left
how is
corner.
you think gonna change
I had a
things?
feeling I'd be able to.
I mean, it's a life simulation game, so
The awkward dude square. I'm gonna check it off after this, just for this Jose guy, which is his actual name. I want to say. I'm not making some kind of joke. That's what they've been calling him.
Holidays now as well, and customizable holidays. So you theme them around the seasons itself. So you have the winter holidays and the summer ones. You have a lot of different parties that you can now throw, experience.
Can we add some overcast to today? Could you do that in The Sims to make it a little cloudier? Because it's hot as hell.
I feel like
it is hot. I wish.
this guy wants to be Daniel
Obviously
Tosh,
not installed yet here at
but he's
EA
not
Play, but hopefully
intelligent
soon.
enough to be Daniel Tosh, and he wants to be, what's the other guy's
You can
name?
play it if you're at EA Play, but
Ah,
not
crap.
the real
On the
life
tip of my tongue.
It's very true. And if
That
you're
really
not here
obnoxious
and getting the
comedian.
chance to
You know
play
who
it,
I'm talking
they're streaming
about.
100 hours of EA games And that's
Oh
gonna
my
be a part of
gosh,
it, so
how am I
people can get a
forgetting
little
this
sneak peek
dude's
about what you
name?
see in seasons?
Possibly
see.
seasons. I'm
Bad
myself
comedian.
streaming tomorrow with Lil Simsy, another big
Let me
simmer,
Google that.
and Baby Ariel. And I don't know if we're
No,
gonna
there's
play
a series
seasons,
called
but
Bad
we'll be playing
Comedian.
some Sims content, so it's gonna be
Trying
Damn
to
it.
keep all the secrets for themselves.
Uh,
See, that's just how it
no,
is.
you know
If could
exactly
treat
who I'm
seasons, you
talking
would.
about. He's
Oh,
super
absolutely,
popular.
Yeah, 100%.
Or he used to be. He used to be years ago.
So what got you into The Sims? What is it about The Sims that keeps you coming back for each and every expansion?
I mean, I've been playing
comedian.
since the first Sims
He had a
came out,
Burger
I think
King.
James as well. My dad brought it home one day, and I would
A
just
Burger
play
King
it
thing.
every time
Dane
I
Cook.
could. It's just like a
Yeah,
creative
he wants to be
outlet.
Dane Cook, but
It's so
he's
much fun.
not
And, again, you know, like,
charismatic
what is it
enough
about that
either.
world of getting to create your own world and create your own atmosphere, now getting to create your own seasons and tweak that a little bit? How does that make you feel? Like, what keeps you coming back?
It's the creativity for me. Like I've always growing up, I love building with Legos and all that kind of stuff. So being able to create your own world and craft it, tell the stories with The Sims the way you want to, and now being able
What
to
are you
control the
talking
weather
about? The
and
Sims is not
just
that
adding
deep,
back
man.
Into all that makes it super exciting.
It's like playing
just something that you
Minesweeper
gotta
and
do
saying,
what you want.
no, I've always been into war,
Sandbox
and
games are
just the idea that
just
you don't
something
know
you
where
knock
you can
down,
step
you
without
start
losing
again,
a
like,
limb.
it
It's
never
just,
ends.
it's
So what's been your
it
favorite
really
expansion
gets
so
my
far?
heart pumping. It's like, dude,
Ooh,
you're
that's
playing
a tough
Minesweeper.
one.
I asked the hard-hitting question.
Yeah, I think Cats and Dogs was pretty cool because you got to have pets and a new world, and that was a heap of fun. Probably Cats and Dogs or City Living, where you can live in like big apartment buildings and go to festivals. Yeah.
For me, it would be Get to Work so far, because able to run retail stores, so you can become an entrepreneur, sell whatever you want from the catalog. I always love that aspect of the game, being able to make my way in the world.
He's like, I love playing games because, you know, I like the job part of it. I love getting
Man,
to work with my Sims. putting
this
those Sims
this
to
guy
work.
is trying to give his
Lazy
best
Sims
5
just lying
minutes
around.
here.
Well, now they get to lie around,
What really
and
sucks
hopefully
is you don't
in the
even
sun,
have
maybe they'll
one.
rent- maybe like
You
lying
get up
around in
on
the snow.
stage, you pick up a microphone,
June 22nd.
or try and tell jokes to your
Make
stupid
snow
little
angels.
fan base.
See, that's what
They're
I'm
gonna
looking
turn
for.
on you.
June
Guaranteed.
22nd, you're going to get your chance to make snow angels when the Sim Seasons expansion hits everywhere. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And thank you. Hopefully you guys have a great EA play. And now let's take a look at exactly what I've been talking about with this trailer for the Sim Seasons.
Dead. On the spot. Struck by lightning. I like that they're supporting The Sims, because I know a lot of people who are into The Sims, so this is great. Are you fucking kidding me? You really Simsed this song? Oh my gosh. I don't know why this is so funny to me. This is amazing. This is so great. So dumb. Well, yeah, any song is. And that's what Sims does. They'll have like a real popular song and they'll make it Sims style.
More coming June 22nd to The Sims, but now
For
say
Sims
you're
2
interested
or
in
something like
perhaps
that, they even
working
got
in the games industry.
Paramore
That's what I do. I've been
to
doing it for
cover
quite
one
a
of
long
their
time.
songs
I'd like
in
to
like
do more. I'd like to learn more. So that's why I found
Sims.
Shannon
Oh
here
crap! What
to
is
explain a
what
little
is
bit
the
about
Sims
how I
language?
could get
In
a
the Sims
job in the
language,
games
you know.
industry. First off, Shannon, how are you going to help me get a job in this industry that I love so much?
You're not gonna get a job because you suck. You have made a fool out of yourself today.
Careers within this industry, and that's
Go-
what I love about
go
it. It doesn't matter
work
if you
somewhere
wanna be
else.
a developer, if you want to be finance analyst, we have all types of opportunities for you, and that's what we're here for. I'm a recruiting team, is to partner with you, help you identify what skill sets align with your passions and career.
Yeah, hey, if you have passions and want a career, don't go to EA.
Because it
Just
seems
letting you
like,
know.
lots of people love video games. I assume a lot of people want to work in the games industry. How do you find and pick perfect spots for people?
I always tell people network with who you know in the industry and make sure you're engaging new people to learn from them as well.
Ruby is
But for us, we
broadcasting
actually
E3
just
on
want to
Twitch.
engage all talent. There's so many different types of skill sets and levels that we want to
Simlish,
include
that's
into our
right.
industry. That's
Is
what
that
makes
right?
it
That
diverse,
sounds
and
right.
We can have such great
I believe
experiences
you.
for everybody.
And as a recruiter, how cool is it for you to get to come to something like EA Play and see all these people who are passionate about video games and might you might even be hiring someday.
Oh, it's so exciting. The vibe here is great. I love knowing that we're surrounded by such creative people and passionate people about the industry. And it's just great to see that come into our culture and see what environments.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Now, you can be a recruiter for tons of things. There's tons of jobs out there. What is it about the games industry that is the perfect
You can be
place
a
to
recruiter for tons of things.
Because, as I said
Listen to
earlier,
the
there's so
wisdom
many
in this
passionate
man.
people, but how different is it working within the games industry than it is with some of the other industries?
It's such a fun environment to be in. That's the great thing with all the different creative people that
This,
you're surrounded by.
whoever
you
they
can
got
learn
for their
from every day.
recruiter
There's
is
new
great
technologies
because
going
they're
on in the
so
game
good at
industry.
spilling that
It's just an
bullshit.
exciting environment
That's
that
what you gotta
allows you to
have
be
as a
an
recruiter.
individual.
You gotta
We
spill
really
that
embrace
bullshit
that
in a
with
way
the
that people
culture.
love.
And what got
You gotta be
into
like,
this
man, it's
industry?
so
I
fun
mean,
being a
again,
recruiter for
tons of industries
EA.
out there, but what is it
Nah,
about games
you're
that
here
brought
for the
you into that
paycheck.
world?
Let's be
I'm
real.
passionate about gaming. I love to game, and for me to be able to merge recruiting with gaming is a dream come true for me. So I encourage that to anybody. If you love gaming, get out there, go to EA Careers, check
No.
it out, see what we have for you to check to potentially just be involved with. Like I said, we have
Max, you
everything
almost got
from
me there.
recruiting, HR, finance, artists, designers,
But no.
programmers. We love every type
I know
of skill
better.
set.
So that's all we have to do is go to EA.com/careers.
EA.com/careers. Check out our world, check out our locations across the globe.
Shannon, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Have a great time.
I'm going to have an awesome time, and that's just one job that you can get in the games industry, but perhaps playing video games is the job you want. That's right, playing the games. How about playing the
Shut
games
up.
way before they even come out? EA has play testing available for you. That's right, you can be a gameplay tester. That means playing games months,
Play testing
sometimes
games is
years
not-
before they come out. and having the
Anyone who
opportunity
has
to help
half a mind at
develop
this point
that game and
knows
make sure
that this is
it's the
not
perfect
as
game and the
fun
game
as
you
people
want it
act.
to be. Maybe you live
Like
in the
anyone
United
who has
States,
ever had a
Canada,
job in
Sweden,
playtesting knows it is a
Australia,
pain in the
London.
ass
EA
and
has
it does not
studios
pay
in
well.
all those locations that make it super easy for you to go to. So if you just go to EA.com/playtesting,
I think it gets paid minimum
you can find the
wage,
perfect career path for you
and
in
then
testing video games.
you're
It
doing
sounds
the
so
same
amazing.
level
You don't live in those
in a game
areas?
over and over and over. And
There's
hey,
something
when
in
it's
there
something
for
like a
you
Resident
too.
Evil 6,
Why?
shut up!
Because you can
Dude, you were
possibly
so
test
loud.
games from the comfort
Just
of
shut.
your
Oh my
own
god, I'm
home.
trying to make a point right now about playtesting, but you're being so obnoxious I can't ignore it. Just get off the stage. Get off the stage. Get off the stage. Hey, are you gonna just talk for another 2 minutes and 40 seconds? Or are you gonna get the fuck off my screen? Because I know which one I want, and it is not the one that you seem to be doing right now. Get off the stage. You're so annoying.
Because who doesn't want?
Get outta
who doesn't wanna
here.
do that? I want to do that.
I don't care what you want to do.
So that's, again, playtesting. Go check it out. And now we're going to go head inside and see
Check
what
it out.
Andrea's doing. I think she's busy. She looks a little too busy for me.
Shut
But
up!
people-
We have
people
switched
in there sitting
scenes.
down, hanging out, getting
Why are
ready for
you
the
talking
show.
about people
EA
sitting
Play
down?
is
You have nothing
only
to
a
say.
few minutes away.
Shut your mouth.
And that is what's happening
Ah!
inside
I thought
the
he did for a
Palladium.
second, but
I want
no.
to learn a little bit more about the
He's
Palladium
really gonna talk
itself.
for another 2
And
minutes.
that's why I found my man Dylan right here. Dylan,
Ugh.
how you doing?
Dylan, save me.
Tell me about the Palladium. What is it about this venue that makes it so special? And
And
PTA kinda
weird ass
differentiates
looking
it?
Ryan Gosling
So
motherfucker.
Palladium opened in 1940.
It's like
The
somebody
opening
stung
night,
Ryan
Frank
Gosling
Sinatra
on the
was an
face
opener
multiple
on the
times
bill.
with a B.
And since
Not
then-
even the closer?
Not
Old
even the
Blue Eyes was the opener?
opening. So since then, about everyone's played here. Rolling Stones, Nirvana, Prince, Elton John, lately Jay-Z, Justin
Are
Timberlake.
you talking about the venue now?
Filmed a special
You
here,
trying to act
so
like you're on the level
about
of all these
everything
acts
in
'cause you got the
between. And
venue
then
for
last year,
E3?
EA came in for the first time, transformed the parking lot, the venue, blew it up even more this year. And so now we have this festival here with gaming, music. It's a great time.
And so, what is it about EA Play that excites you the most?
I just like the transformation of the venue.
Hey, can someone
we take
confirm
over
what
the whole
the
block,
delay is, by the way,
close
with a
down
minute
streets.
left?
There's thousands of people that come
And let me
through,
know when you
have
see
a
it
good
get to
time. They have
1
A-list
minute.
talent that come and play
When it
concerts
says
at
1
night.
minute on the
It's a really
countdown
good time.
timer, I just realized that that won't
Thank you
work
so much,
because I
Dylan.
said that
appreciate
after
it.
the fact.
That's a little bit about the Palladium. And now, let's head inside and check out
Just
the show.
try and gauge what the delay is based on chat. Somebody let me know.
Hunzo. She told me to rap. I was rapping.
Because I
We're still
feel
going.
like the
We're not
delay
rapping.
might be pretty bad, and if it is
We're
pretty
still-
bad, then
I
for
was lied
future
to.
conferences, I'm gonna have
Welcome to the
to.
Family Fun Zone,
I'm gonna
my
have to fix
friends.
it somehow.
This is where you can get all your real racing action on. It may be a mobile game, but say perhaps you'd like to play a game in a race chair with a steering wheel. There are 4 stations. Look at this guy.
Shut up.
on the stage. He's like, I'm ready. I'm jumping in live. No pressure, but the camera's on. There's a ball pit over here. There's food
15
over
seconds,
here.
and then I'm
Go
free from
inside.
this guy.
Let's head inside and check out the show.
Shut up. $15-20 delay. That kind of sucks. I wish it wasn't, but it's EA, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. I'll do some testing stuff later. 20 seconds I don't like, but it makes sense given everything. So I'm hoping this is a temporary thing where it's just really gonna be an issue for today. Oh, dude, that's crazy! That's actually having in the arena right now! I can't talk. I'm too excited. Isn't this insane? Man, how does this look for the people in the venue, actually? Do they have all, have like 3D glasses on right now? They hand out AR headsets to everybody?
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So
Not that
was
cool,
Anthem.
actually.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to
That's not on
EA
your end,
Play.
that's on my
I'm
end. Don't worry about
Renee,
it.
And while you might recognize me
The
from
little
the gaming
stutters.
community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year it's going to be a lot
I'll say
of fun,
again,
you guys.
let
I
me
hope
know
you're
if there are
ready.
any
So we're
audio
about to kick
issues.
the press conference off.
Because
But
this is the
before we
official
do
conference
that,
now. It might
EA
have
Play is more
different
than just the show
audio
you're about to
levels and
watch.
stuff.
Right behind these
I think
doors,
she
there
is
a
as loud
fan
as
fest
anything's gonna
outside,
get,
and it is
just because her mic
huge
is
this year.
boosted
It's a
a good
full
bit.
3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first
Seems fine.
impressions
Oh, that's good.
of the games
Hopefully
that
that
we're going to be
doesn't
showing
change.
off here today. But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick
Skate
things
for it.
off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. And
Okay.
I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it. Last month, but
Man,
we've got
am
some new
I
stuff to show
happy
you
to
today.
see more
Then
of-
we're gonna move
more of
on
this
to
game.
FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some
Oh,
big
FIFA.
news,
Oh,
you
man.
guys. Any World Cup
Stop.
fans?
I'm too
You
excited.
excited?
I'm too excited.
Ah, it's gonna be
I am
awesome.
too excited.
Then we've got
I'm
two
too
new
excited.
indie games to share, and then I'm gonna come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me? Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show.
Okay, so for
without
awkward
further
dudes, I
ado,
think this
let's
will
get
apply
things
too.
started.
This is gonna be on all the cringe compilations right there. Hey, I'm letting you know right now. Yeah, that guy's face. It's like, hey, you wanna do this with me? Yeah, I'll do it with you. What? What? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because that popped my earphone.
Time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting. There's been a lot of speculation.
Okay,
So many
let me know if
brilliant
that's an
releases
issue.
Of a reveal trailer. But
If it's
there's
too
also
quiet, I'll
been
turn it up.
Lots and
Because
lots of questions
as far as
from the
E3 is
community.
confirmed,
And
or
we heard
concerned,
you wanna
the
see more
actual press
gameplay
conference is more
innovations.
important, of course.
You want to know how customization actually works. And we want to know more about our take on the Second World War. So today, we'll show you more gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive Battlefield yet.
It
Cool.
certainly is. You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies.
Oh, diving
Where
and
previously
smashing through
defenses
windows.
were stationary. You will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain
That's kind of
advantage.
cool.
And our renowned
I like that.
destruction system is back and more impactful than ever. So, well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing it for you, as they rip through those buildings.
I always like this about the
You
newer
will now be
Battlefield
able
games.
to customize your soldiers, your vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
And
Of
that's just the
your
tip of the
portrayal,
iceberg
yeah.
of Battlefield 5.
Hey
You're
man,
going to see a lot
don't
more
pretend that you're
game
portraying the World
systems
War, and
here
just
at
say
EA
you're making a
Play
World War
from
II
our
game.
community.
You're not portraying it
So,
because you
let's
have
talk about our single player in War
inaccuracies.
Stories.
I'm not going to complain about it.
So
Just
we
saying,
want to
don't
tell
act like
you
this is some
about
kind of
those
realistic
untold
World War II
stories that
simulator.
got us
You got
excited to start with.
an all-inclusive thing. It's
about-
nice, but
what you will see is really those moments
it is what it
of
is.
human heroism. It's about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever. Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war.
Yeah, if I'm
We
not
started
mistaken,
off
women were nurses and stuff during the World War, predominantly. But I don't know too much about World War II, so I don't know. Again, it doesn't bother me. The women in World War II games, it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when you have stuff that's inaccurate, whether it's the women or whatever, and then you say, this is a World War II simulator type of thing. Where you say like, oh, we're portraying the World War. It's like, you're not really. You got a World War II setting, but this is not World War
We'll
II.
bring something new.
This is a
And as
reenactment,
part
at
of
best.
that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale. It's
Is this for real?
Royale reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring
You
those
have
pillars of Battlefield
got
with
to be
construction,
kidding
teamplay,
me.
vehicles,
There is
into
no
the
way
experience.
they actually
So
just said that.
We will bring you experience
There's
that you
no
haven't
way.
seen before.
They
On
actually just
Battlefield
confirmed
or
a
anywhere
Battle
else.
Royale mode.
But
There is
more about
no
that
way
later.
this is actually happening.
that,
What the
time to
fuck?
show you what makes
This sounds like I'm excited. I'm not. I am bewildered.
Unmatched intensity
I
of
don't
the
care.
multiplayer
I don't
sandbox.
want it.
And this time, it's even more
Are
epic.
you
Flying
serious?
across multiple maps
Are
and
you
modes.
serious?
Welcome to your
Battle
next
Royale
Battlefield
is not that
experience.
fun.
And this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
Oh, music. I wonder if it's gonna be copywritten. I'm gonna get copyright strikes again. That'll be fun. Man, their conference is kind of chugging. And that's not on me. I have a feeling it's the case for everybody. Let me make sure I'm not dropping any frames or anything, because if I am, then that'll be a good sign. Nope, not a single one.
Ikke en dråpe. Jeg elsker deg.
Sus!
Quando era criança, sempre sonhei em tornar-me campeão.
Alright. FIFA, everybody.
E vontade de vencer.
Oh, you love FIFA? I love FIFA. FIFA's so great. You know, when I was a kid, I always said, I want to play FIFA, not just for a living, but for life. And that really, you know, what I said to myself spoke to me. And, you know what? I'm gonna cut the bullshit. I don't give a shit about FIFA. I don't get why people give this much of a shit about FIFA. I understand liking the game, but there is such a, wow, I can't wait for the next FIFA type of culture with FIFA fans that I really don't get it. I don't get why. Hey, you like the game, that's fine, but Max just started streaming this. You know, I need to talk over all this because the FIFA trailer last year is what got me copyright claim. When I went to New York or whatever, there's some dude behind the counter who saw my Pomeranian. He was like, "Hey, have you heard of Maximilian Dude?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." He's like, "No, he has a dog that's kind of like this." I'm like, "All right, man." He does. That is true. It was a weird moment. I was like, I guess, I mean, I don't watch him, but I know who he is, you know. Max seems nice and everything. So.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football.
Okay.
Where the world's best clubs compete, and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the
I think
legendary
it's
Hans
quote
Zimmer
ad, maybe?
and LA's
I
own
don't know.
Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I really love the trailer because it captures our
Hey,
epic
Rufus,
vision
I don't know how long they're going to be doing this
for how the
conference.
Champions League comes to life
So,
in FIFA 19. And Lena's going to tell
you
you.
can either make them now or make them afterward
As I
or
said,
whatever.
the UEFA
Hey, you know what?
Champions League is an
I don't know how long they'll spend on
amazing
FIFA. I think they Anthem is going to be very interesting to see,
and Neymar
and
every year. And it's the
Skate
place
4
where
might
champions
happen.
rise.
There's been rumors
And you've been
about
asking
Skate
for
4,
this for a
so
long time,
more like
and we are
rumblings,
thrilled
not like any
that it's
concrete
here.
rumors,
And
but
that's why
rumblings
we're
for
bringing
it.
the Champions League across the game. There'll be an authentic Champions League tournament mode. Your club will chase this trophy in career mode. Alex Hunter will pursue Champions
Alex Hunter,
League glory
again?
in your story mode, The Journey.
He returns?
And in FIFA Ultimate Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content. And we'll share more details on that along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
And all of that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year, we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch. And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we've worked hard to shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros.
I
And we're
am
gonna be
just
sharing a lot more about
in a
gameplay
state of
throughout
shock,
the summer,
really,
but what I can tell you
Megavan.
right
I am
now
just.
is that the quality bar in
I have
gameplay
the
was
1,000
raised
yard
yet
stare.
again this year. So we look forward to everybody experiencing
It's
the game
FIFA,
in
guys.
hands-on sessions this
Guys,
week.
it's every
And
year.
also,
It's
of course, we're
FIFA.
extremely
Guys, you excited for FIFA
everybody to play it when we
19?
launch on
1,000?
September 28th. And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But
Please
I
be
just wanted
done.
to take a minute to pause and reflect.
Please don't pause.
Standing
Please just
next
hurry
to
up.
This trophy is a little bit surreal. You know, growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy, the World Cup. And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team
I
can't
don't
wait
want
for the start
any
of the
more
World Cup.
FIFA.
And we want to
Get
celebrate
outta
all
here.
18 players, which is why we've just updated
It's
the
like
game with
physically
free
painful.
World Cup experience on PlayStation 4.
It's like someone could be
Xbox
here
One, PS,
beating the
PC,
shit out of me
and
with a
Nintendo
blackjack, and I would have more
You can
fun
take
than
Ronaldo and
listening to
Portugal the
FIFA.
first World Cup victory. Or you can write your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home
Rayman
country,
Battle
like
Royale.
mine,
Something like that would be fun, though.
Who would
You know,
have
because
thought
it would
that a
change the
nation of
the
only
formula a little bit. It'd be like,
350,000
okay, well,
would ever
you know, let's see
qualify.
what this is about. Battlefield 5
And you
Battle
can feel their
Royale? Are you
excitement.
shitting me? I was already saying that your game was uninspired and lame, and you added a Battle Royale mode. Fuck off.
Apologies to any England fans in the room, that might still sting. And Lena isn't the only one who's excited. FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the
No.
celebration. So I'm pleased to
Invitation
announce that for a
declined.
limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and
See,
Xbox One.
I'll say this:
and
if
on
FIFA
PC
had a
for
Battle
World
Royale mode where you had to kill people
you
by
can
kicking a
download
soccer
and
ball
play
at
the
them,
entire game
I would
right
buy
now
FIFA.
for free.
That would be amazing. But they won't because FIFA is uninspired. Every single year is the
So to
same.
kick off the trial, we've got some of the world's
You can only
biggest
do
creators
so much soccer.
We're going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime,
I understand people like
let's all
FIFA.
enjoy
I
the
understand
World
you have to
Cup.
talk about
Thank
FIFA.
you, and
You should have
auf
shut up a
Vista!
long time ago. Oh, this is the one that's gonna get me copyright claimed, isn't it? Hey, YouTube, if you copyright claim me for this one, I'm not gonna be happy. But, I mean, you do it anyway. You do it all the time. Maybe I should just mute the audio or something during this shit. But instead, I'm filibustering it. I'm just talking over it. No one's gonna get in a word edgewise. No one's gonna be a copyright claim me for this. No way.
Good morning. EA Sports.
Yeah,
FIFA
Rufus, the thing is,
19,
it seems like at least... Oh, here's the villain. It seems like at least the people who do it love it.
This year.
So,
Well, the FIFA team never rests either, bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do.
I feel like this
today,
guy's
but I
hair
wanna
is too
welcome
big.
you to EA Play. It's our third EA
It's
Play
rare that
and
I'll
our
see a
second
guy
one
and
in
say that.
Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited
But it's
to have
like,
you with us to
he
share
poofs it up
all the
so
games that
much.
we have to show you.
It doesn't
We've
look
got
good
lots
with
to
his
do,
face.
but
He
before
should
we
buzz
get-
his head.
before
I
we
think it
move
would
on,
look
I'd
better.
like to share just a
I
couple
really
of
do.
things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we
Okay.
believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms. But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime. So this week, we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future.
Okay.
The second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premier. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premier will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade. Then FIFA
Okay,
19,
that's kind of exciting.
Battlefield
I wanted a
5,
Madden
and
game
of
on
course,
PC.
Anthem.
I'll probably get
And
that
there'll be many more titles
eventually.
in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer.
Okay.
That's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
You know what, Mega Man, that could be true, or they could have Skate 4. Hey, if they don't show Skate 4, I'm gonna be disappointed again. Man, why did I set myself up for this? Oh, another shitty rap song to get me copyright claimed. Man, isn't this such a good song, everybody? Here's my critique. Here, free use. Man, such a great song. Dude, I love this song. You know, when I was a kid, I used to listen to this song. Or at least a song that sounded exactly like this. And I don't want to mute it, to be perfectly honest. It's just gonna be... Like, honestly, I'm not that concerned. I feel like if talking over it doesn't work, I don't have any ideas anymore. I am locally recording though, so I've planned for a muted VOD or something like that.
Sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and
Dude,
I just
cool.
happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC,
New games?
right? Yeah.
What new games?
So, you
What
guys
new
may
games have they
seen
shown?
That Vince was
Nothing.
tweeting yesterday, and there has been
Did they?
a bunch
They showed
of
FIFA a
speculation.
lot.
So, we want to just.
What
get
was the
right
other
to it?
game they showed? Because I think they've only shown
I
2.
mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet.
What did they
We're
open
working
with?
on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass, but we wanted to bring a little tidbit.
What's the first game
so
they
we've been
showed?
working
Wow, that's
with
really bad that I
Lucas
can't remember
on
already.
Getting the name.
Battlefield
and kind of
5,
the setting
yeah,
for where
nothing new.
Star Wars game's going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars
Woo,
Jedi
that's a name.
Fallen Order.
That's a name, man.
kinda give
I
you
need
some
more than a
ideas.
name.
You'll be
Give
playing
me
with
something.
So
You don't
does that
have
mean I get
anything,
to,
do
like,
you?
Hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like what between
You don't
which
have anything to show, do
episodes
you?
is it?
Between 3 and 4.
I want to get excited for
Okay.
this because I
All right,
trust
between 3
Respawn,
and 4, that
and
sounds like a
I.
nice time. You got
This game could
any
be
other
great.
tidbits?
This game could
It's
be
not a nice-
fantastic.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
But
Bad
you don't have
time.
anything
Does
to
that mean
show,
it's
do
gonna
you?
just be all dark.
How many years is it going to be before we actually see this game, huh? Going to be like 2
All right, so
at
I
least.
think people are now anxiously want to know like when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
So
So,
not
sorry
next
to
year
dash
either.
any
Probably it's going to get delayed.
But now that we know, we can set
Release dates that
expectations,
far
we're all
off
gonna be amped
rarely
up,
stick.
And hopefully we'll hear from
It's either going to be
more from you
unplayable
maybe,
or it's
maybe
going to be
next year.
delayed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Please no Battlefront. Ah. Kill me.
Hello there. My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right.
No, you didn't.
Instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So
You
we
didn't deliver
decided
a
to
game.
completely
That's the
overhaul
problem.
Our progression system and add a bunch of new character
No, you
cosmetics
fucked
for
up.
players to
No one is
collect
buying it
instead.
now.
So from there,
No one wants it
we
anymore.
added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And thank you.
You think you're gonna win people over with
we,
Ewoks?
it
Like I like
was the
Ewoks
by
and everything
far
like that.
most popular
So many people
update
don't.
to The game, and the team loved building.
How many times are you gonna show that one clip?
So, as you might
Okay,
know,
this is
we're
the third.
currently
Oh, there we
in
go.
our
Moving on
Han
to new
Solo
stuff.
season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes, Extraction.
Was that
Looking
new
forward a
Han
little bit,
Solo I just saw?
This summer, we will
Oh
be
my gosh, it was.
introducing a new
Oh
squad
my gosh,
system to the
no.
game, which will allow you to team up.
I can play
much
as
easier
new Han
and play
Solo
with your
or
friends.
Donald Glover
We're
because
also
no one
adding
thought
a new
Lando when watching that
Starfighter
movie.
mode
They're like, oh
focused
look, it's
around
Donald Glover
dogfighting
in a Lando
with your hero
cosplay.
ships. And looking ahead
Not that
a
he did a
little
bad
bit more,
job.
we will also
That's
be
what everyone
delivering
thought.
a new
Even the new Han
large-scale
Solo didn't do that
multiplayer
bad of a
sandbox
job. It's just
experience
he doesn't
focused around
look at all
capturing
like
command
Harrison Ford.
posts and attacking and taking out capital ships. But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Somehow I felt like it was going to be disappointing.
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including
Mace
the
Windu?
largest level we have ever built for Battlefront.
If you don't have Mace Windu,
So let's talk
who do
about
you
the heroes
have?
and villains.
It has to be
First,
Mace.
let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So,
Where is
but
he?
We're not done.
You're
That's
not showing
it.
him?
They will not come alone. Joining them is the
You
Dark
didn't
Lord
show-
and leader of the Separatist Alliance.
You didn't show him?
Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
You only showed Grievous?
The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this
Yeah.
the greatest game that we can possibly build.
Yeah,
there would be no
the
Battlefront
ceiling's
without
pretty
you.
low for you guys. Just letting you
So
know.
thank you. May the Force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
I will be right back. 1 second. Just, yeah, it looks like I'm not missing anything. Be right back.
Hi, it's really good to see you. In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their darkest, you find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off on an adventure. So welcome to Unravel 2. It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together. And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters. You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend, but there's always two characters there, sharing one yarn and working together to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now, so I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood. And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
Alright, is this still that yarn shit? Alright, good.
There we are.
I don't want to miss... Oh yeah, this dude, I always feel so bad for this guy. I'm
So
still
when
in the
you're
middle
playing
of
it by yourself,
taking
you
care
can
of something real
essentially
quick.
pick up the
But
other
hopefully I'll
character
miss
and carry
Skate
them
4.
along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments. Places that were like fun and exciting. And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters. Because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across. So I guess I'll jump in at this point.
Yeah, come join me. So I'm gonna be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue. A little celebratory flip there. And the bird is back. Oops. Okay, playing it safely now. Oops. I'll swing.
All right.
Nice. And I'll catch you.
There you go. Can I swing now?
Okay, you go ahead. So here it goes.
Oh.
Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it. Got it? Oh, very nice. No. Oh, faster. Oh, sweet, well done. Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. You can.
I'll sneak up here.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, look at me. There you go.
Keep him over to the left.
Oh wow, I didn't miss anything. Great. It's good news.
All right. I'll pull you up. There you go.
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah, finally.
Or can we? So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2.
You know, I get the feeling this guy is just as awkward as always.
I really hope you like it.
And I didn't miss much. So good.
Just want to send some
And yeah,
love
they
to
showed
Team
off
Battle
Battlefield,
because
and it went
working on this game has been
about as well as you'd
completely
expect. I
amazing
wouldn't be
team
surprised if
effort
they
in
show
so many
more
levels, and
later, because they
everybody
didn't
has
show
worked
too
so
much.
hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you.
And yeah,
girls,
the Battle
thank you to
Royale mode
everybody
isn't a
back
joke.
home,
They
and
actually
thank
announced
you.
one.
Love you.
Ridiculous. Spending more time on this, really? Is there really anything to spend time on here? They did not. They didn't really even show gameplay for anything. They just mentioned a few features, and it's really weird actually, because that's coming out this year, right? And they're spending this much time on this game? They must be talking about Battlefield more later. Yeah, they shouldn't have. You know what? They're saving the best for last, I bet. They're gonna show Anthem, and it's gonna be great out of nowhere, and then we're gonna get Skate 4. I feel it. Come on, please.
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is
Oh, it's
really
this
fun.
guy.
These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids.
And I can't personally
But what's
understand
even more
passion,
amazing
because
is that we will make
I'm just
Unravel
dead in the
2
face
available
100% of the
to everyone
time.
today. Yep, you heard that right. You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished.
Oh,
it's out.
there's the bingo thing. You see, the releases today thing. I can check that off.
Thank you to the team at Coldrick. Back in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel to seek out the most creative independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team.
But you won't let him back up here again, will you?
And I think we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March, that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something fresh and new. And you all loved it.
Oh yeah, there's plenty from this conference already as far as cringe goes.
And The Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them.
Now Rufus, EA would never let him back on stage after what happened at the Game Awards. Which that wasn't EA, but I think they saw that and realized, Dad, this could be a PR nightmare.
When I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was.
I still need to play A Way Out.
It carries a very powerful and important message, and it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Okay.
Thank you, Patrick.
She looks like some actress. I can't think of
I
who.
still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that
This game looks
afterwards,
neat.
like our whole team, including me, were super excited. It
Like
actually
visually,
feels
obviously,
a little bit
because
the
we haven't
same
seen
right
gameplay
now.
yet.
I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
I can understand jitters. I never consider this stuff cringe. It's just the jitters. I've been there.
A small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our
Yeah, Omega, that sucked. I wanted to know more about it,
humans get
and
lonely,
nothing.
They turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being.
Yeah, some people work like that. When there's a big crowd, they can't lock on to individual people, so it, they're just
In my
talking.
case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life.
Honestly, I feel like
I
that would be the
think
case with
as
me
an
too.
artist,
Unless I got it
you
really
process
in my
your
head,
emotional
like,
world
okay,
by
I'm
letting
talking
it
to a lot of
out,
people right
and
now.
putting it into your art.
And I'd start
I'm
thinking,
still
well, if I
amazed
mess up, then a lot of people are hearing me mess up. You know, that kind of
the
thing.
concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all.
Listen,
Sea of Solitude is about
I
a
like
young
that you're
woman
making a
named
game you're
Kim
passionate about,
who is
but if you don't have
suffering
gameplay to
from
show,
such strong
I
loneliness
don't
that
care.
her inner feeling,
I really don't.
the darkness, the anger.
Yeah, today is only
the
EA.
hopelessness,
Tomorrow is when we start getting into
turns
multiple
to the
day,
outside,
where we have
and she becomes a
Microsoft,
monster.
Bethesda, and
The game is
Devolver,
about finding out
which that's gonna be
why
fun,
this happened
I
to
think.
her,
And then
but also how to turn
Monday
her back
we're
into
gonna
a human.
have Nintendo, or no, we're gonna have
Ultimately, the goal is to
everything
bring
else
all
except
those
for Nintendo, which is on
emotions into
Tuesday.
balance.
Can't
Some
wait,
needs to become
man.
bigger. Some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And
This is
that's
taking all of the
what our
energy out of me.
game is all about. Thank you.
Hey, I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you got this opportunity. Okay, now let's see. Do I care? Let's watch.
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my
It's weird.
soul.
I like
I'm
weird.
no child of destiny and no fortune son. I've just chased you so long now. I'm too weak to run. A new day is
Yeah, no,
here,
Xbox is not today.
but nothing
Just EA.
is new.
EA gets a day of their own.
Alone in my room, I tremble for you.
Yeah, I'm the one. But I'm not the other. We are the one. We can shut you
They announced this mode last year, and I guess they had a game with it probably by now, and
Gang.
I don't know.
We're balling.
I don't know if I care.
Be ready.
Actually, I know I don't care.
We're coming at you.
What I really mean is I don't know if I care about this conference anymore.
Say it how you want.
They need to show me something I'm excited about. This is just like, it's not like I'm saying like, oh, after EA, like screw E3. Like, I'm still so excited for the rest of E3, man. So excited. But like, show something fun, please.
Just remember though, wherever you call home, whenever
Yeah,
you
for real. Where's the skip button?
or however you ball, you're on my court. I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one.
I'm the one.
And this
No, never
is my
mind.
squad.
I don't actually care. Woo!
My name's Shay Kivlin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The only goal of mine
Go
is to win
Seahawks, but like, you look like a chode.
That belt since 2016. At some point, he's going to need to get out of this quarterfinal and claim a major.
That guy's like Leffen if Leffen played a game no one cared about.
Here he is now in his first championship game, looking to accomplish a goal.
3rd and 4, throws it low. T.Y. drops it.
That was a phenomenal read, and Trini's got the lead.
40-19.
I hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have a
What actor does he remind me of? I feel like that actor hasn't been in something recently. Like, he's an actor from like years ago or something. He reminds me of somebody though. Who is it?
Champion.
He's finally done it.
Okay. Oh, he's on the stage with Juju Smith-Schuster, huh?
Good. You still recovering from that butt whooping?
Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
as you guys
and I
can
play
see,
actual
King of
football.
Touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. As you guys know, this is Young Kiv, Madden.
No, we don't.
18,
We don't know.
Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kiv, y'all. Give it up.
No, I have already given up. I have nothing else to give up.
Young Kiv, how has it been? You know, your success and your path, you know, to where you're at today.
It's
I feel
I've
like
always been
this
a
is
competitor,
going the opposite
when I was in
direction.
high school, I
Like
was
this
playing
little
baseball, I
punk
had
with
my
a
arm. Then I
WWE
picked
belt
up
that says
Madden,
Madden on
at
his shoulder
first,
should
I
be
was really bad. I
interviewing
was
Juju
blown out
Smith-Schuster,
online, but I kept at
who
it,
is
put more
a
and more
phenomenal
time
football
into it.
player
Eventually, I made my
and
first tournament, but I had
knocked
a
the
big
shit out of
decision at the
Vontae's
same time as
Perfect
my
in the last
graduation.
season. So I have
Wow,
so much
okay.
respect for Juju
So
now.
the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's #1. #2, You said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to the tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
Why does his pants have no knees?
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out by all those losses. It made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's why I got this belt.
Yeah, I do,
That's
Rufus.
awesome.
Last
That
year was
belt
pretty
is
good
so
too. I
amazing.
watched
There's
it again
a lot,
last night
pain
with a bunch of
on that
people in
belt.
stream. Again, thanks to everyone who was there for that.
Well, today,
Sean
play,
Layden was on stage, I think,
first look
twice
at the
that
Madden
entire
Live
night,
trailer.
and it was just
Super
an
excited.
hour
It's gonna
of
be so
trailers.
fun. It's lit.
That was a good
I
conference
honestly
last
can
year.
stay right here and talk to you guys forever.
There wasn't
I'm
too
not
much
gonna
they
force you
showed
guys.
that was too
We're gonna go
exciting,
off.
but
I'm gonna try to take
I
this
liked the
belt,
format.
you know? Round 2, so we're out. Have a good day.
You've worked your whole life to get to moments like these.
Was this long shot V2?
To the very top of the mountain. You battled through the pain and failure. All just to get to this place where you've been told legends are born.
It really does, actually, Mega Man. It honestly really does. That's kind of crazy. It's almost exact. Oh, by the way, please no New Japan spoilers. I didn't watch Dominion.
See, that
I'm going
was
to
really
after EA.
Never about reaching the end of the road at all. But about all the moments that got you here.
Man, I like Madden and everything, but
You were in their position.
I don't love Madden.
The moment to find you. Or will you define the moment?
Oh. You know what? I don't need to know. I don't need to know. Really do not need to know. That sucks that you had it spoiled, but at least you didn't have the main spoiled, because that's... I'm just gonna say, I think the title's gonna change hands, which means it probably already did, if I'm right.
Hello,
so
ladies and gentlemen.
I'll
I'm
watch that
Mercedes,
later.
Professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager
It's just
Michael
FIFA with football,
Martinez.
basically.
How you doing today?
I'm super
Yeah.
excited to be here.
Yeah, we're gonna do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live
Mobile game.
head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination.
If I had a
and automatically
webcam on
move.
right now, I would
The most
look
efficient way
1
to
foot in the
destroy
grave right
opponent's
now.
base is with this giant
Legitimately.
nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the
Minecraft 2.
missile.
Hey,
Takes
yeah,
2
make a
missiles to
Minecraft 2. That'd be
destroy the
so
enemy's base
exciting,
to
though.
win.
Like, think about it. They keep updating Minecraft. Make an actual
Enough talking about it.
Minecraft 2.
Let's get to this match.
That'd be
Absolutely.
crazy.
All right,
Just
ladies and
with
gentlemen, we
actual
have an
graphics
awesome
this time.
matchup lined
I
up
don't
for you
know.
here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said day 9?
Yes.
No, you're talking In Control. Yeah, everyone knows In Control. Man, that dude's face starts
His
halfway
opponent
down his
Fighting
head.
for the red side of the room. A competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the
Mobile
stage,
gaming
Nick at Night.
phenomenon. Nick at Night? Is that his name? I'm pretty sure they said
Now,
Nick
Mike,
at
it's
Night.
gonna be
I
real
think that's
fast in
already
these gaming
taken
styles,
by
the
something
competitive
else.
backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great
Totally.
match.
It really is. I can't wait.
All right, are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game.
It is Nick
Out
at Night.
there.
No,
It's a good
that
genre.
Nickelodeon owns
Very
that, man.
excited for this. The players are loading in, and we are ready to
into the
kick
match. Here we
How
go.
long is this gonna take?
off as the players' bases have been deployed and the action begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a harvest.
Wait, hold on. They're
It's not
right
nothing
there.
too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top
Please,
point. Both
rush
players,
him.
Of course, trying to take that position.
Just
Nick and Night
rush
being
him.
Able to reach it a little bit
Rush
first.
him and end
In a
him.
strategy game, that flank position that In Control is going for on the top side, also very important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there.
Here comes GDI with a Rhino. It's going to rip up those infantry.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry, and like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy
He plays
them
Clash
will have a
Royale
huge
on
impact.
YouTube?
Your
What's Clash
micromanagement
Royale?
of your forces and protecting that
I have
economy
no
as
idea
well.
what that
Nick
is.
and Knight with some attack bikes in the top.
Hey, I'm not saying either of these people are dumb or bad or whatever. I'm saying why are they showing this at E3? Like, these could be nice people. I have no idea.
Is beginning to ready and firing that takes
No,
out half your
Mega
base, the
Man,
most
stay
important
through
objective
this.
on the map is
We'll
to
make
hold
it
those
through
control
this.
zones.
Right. In control, making a lot of progress to that far right.
Someone
side
should
of
just
the
run
map.
on stage and knock the phone out of their hands.
Done a
That would
great
be
job of holding
that would
that down
actually be
turret.
very
And
funny.
now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out
And
more
again,
infantry
I want to
to
say I have no
attack
issues
bikes.
with the people playing the
And as
game
the
right now,
economy
but
ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger and more powerful units come out. We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to help
There it is.
flank
Putting
those
some
flame
flamethrowers. Right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back.
okay,
the
like blue
smaller
team is
forces
running
as he
away with
makes
this.
his way
Can we
to
just
the
fast
south
forward
side.
and
That
say
missile
blue team
passing
won?
Halfway now. Both
Please tell me we're about to watch like a 50-minute RTS game.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Yeah, very important, of course, blocking
Clash of
the pathing
Clans.
of those units is another
The
big
only thing I know about
strategy.
Clash of
Holding
Clans
those
is that they
locations is so
keep putting
crucial.
advertisements
As
in
In Control
every mobile
begins
game
to
I've
secure
ever
the
played.
northwest spot. Another tank's
I don't know
coming out
anything
from
else
the
about
to
it.
take out.
I
And
heard
now
some
he's
people
bringing
like
out
it.
the Pipple as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is very, very close to firing. Let's see what's going to happen.
With another turret, In Control flanks, he takes the top, that missile,
And that
fires.
fires. Wow.
And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out here.
Okay,
as the next
end of
missiles
demo.
are ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heady artillery force is doing a great job at taking control of the map.
Yep.
I'm not saying this game doesn't look fun. I'm saying it's a mobile game. I don't care. It's like you could show me the best N-Gage game of all time right now, and I would still say, okay, who cares?
But In Control just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards this.
Another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, two more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings out the laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters, trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important in strategy.
Absolutely. Nick at Night cruising around, thinking about harassing those harvesters, coming around the far side for those rhinos. It looks like he's really pressing.
I have no words. I watched two E3 conferences, 3 E3 conferences from a year ago and had non-stop commentary to make. And this is brand new content, streaming live, and I am at a loss for words.
From In Control, this is the Wolverine, gonna rip, and this little watch out for this missile.
And Nick at
there
Night's
it
gonna
goes.
fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control. The Wolverines, as you pointed out, for In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces. But Nick at Night.
I hope whoever loses just yells fuck and spikes their phone.
There he is. Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth.
That would
tank
make it
on the
worth
board.
it.
If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious
And now, for the next 50 minutes, we're gonna watch these two people compete over a rocket.
A lot going on here.
It's got a lot of range, that big boy, and In Control just needs to hold.
This missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be
That's
stolen
80%.
at any.
Where's it going to go? Is he going to be able to get it off?
He's got it, Max.
There it is.
Gonna take it.
Oh, okay, that's the League of Legends victory thing right there.
Amazing. What a match. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Any thoughts, guys?
I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was
Thank you
awesome.
so
We saw a
much.
little bit of everything right there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick at Night, and In Control.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals.
That's a Command & Conquer game?
Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile.
Man,
We're
how the
giving
mighty
players
have fallen.
complete,
Remember Zero
continuous
Hour?
control of
Zero
their
Hour
armies.
was a great game.
Quick, competitive head-to-head matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce
I want to message my friends who are into Zero Hour with
today.
me and say
So
they
head to the
announced the
Google Play
new
Store,
Command &
search
Conquer
Command
game,
& Conquer Rivals.
so they get all excited, and then I say,
Have an
for
absolute blast
mobile
playing this
phones.
game, and we can't wait for you to play. Please let us know what you think. Thank you.
You want to know what I think? I don't care. What is this? Anthem? Why does this look like a battle royale? You already did your battle royale for the day. Don't do another. Oh no, this is a trailer for Command & Conquer. Never mind. Sinking cities with a giant worm. I don't even have enough energy left to make that joke. I'm glad they're not showing Anthem yet because... Oh, Kane. Oh, welcome back, Kane, to a mobile game. Anyway, once they show Anthem, that's the end of the conference, and I still want Skate 4.
For a new
But
generation.
I kind of doubt it now.
Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things.
Fuck.
I'm
No Skate.
blessed to be able to work with some of the
EA,
most
you're
creative
stupid.
people on the
EA,
planet
you're stupid
who come
for
to work
not
every
making a new
day
Skate
to create
game.
amazing
You're actively
entertainment.
stupid.
And what I can say about all of those teams,
Maybe
and
they'll
what I can
show it
say
off
about
at a
us
different
is that we are
conference.
always trying to
But
learn
I'm not holding my
and
breath.
listen
EA, you're
and
stupid.
strive to be better.
You showed
And so, as
so
you
much
look at the
crap.
team experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice, is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on.
Yeah, thankfully. And none of those
That
are
in
going to say
making
EA.
those choices, you feel you are treated
Yeah,
fairly.
Turtle, it
That
looked
no
nothing
one is
like
given
the
an
game
unfair
itself.
advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest,
Yeah, no
we know
burnout
that you
either.
put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment
Oh
you
well.
invest,
I mean, they
you
just did a
feel
Need for
like
Speed
you
last
are
year, so
rewarded
I
and you are
guess
given
maybe that's a
value
next year thing.
for that investment. And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives.
Shut up.
And so,
You
as
don't
we
care
think
about that.
through
You
all
just
the
want our
things
money.
that we're trying to do, know
I'm gonna check
that we
off
wanna
that
be
bingo
better,
square.
and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games, and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even
It sounds
greater
like
that we
they're
can do
closing
together.
it. It sounds like they're about to show
The power of
Anthem,
this
and
community
then
when
that'll
we
be the end
come
of it.
together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision.
You're so
for a more
generous, you
inclusive
guys.
world.
So
a
generous.
world where representation
EA, man.
and equality
You're
are
so,
not
so
something we
generous.
strive
We
for,
love you, EA.
They are the standards.
Thank you. Thank you so
And where
much for your
bullying and
$1 million
exclusion
donation.
are not
I'm sure
an
you make
everyday
that in
trait.
like a split
These 3
second.
organizations,
But,
the
you know.
United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work.
Hey,
and
what the
we're proud
hell
to
do
support them through
anti-bullying
Play to Give.
organizations actually do?
And thank you for your support.
Has anyone ever experienced bullying in school and then an anti-bullying organization comes up and says, hey, that's not okay? Like, what do they actually do?
Thanks
They
for
don't
being
do
with
anything,
us,
do they?
And thanks for the
They
incredible
just take your
privilege
money
of
and
making
run,
games
right?
for all of you.
They have to.
Now,
What
without
else could they
further
do?
ado, let's
Public
take a look
speakers?
at Anthem.
I don't know.
The gods vanished.
Okay, here we go.
And left our world in chaos. Creating. Altering.
Oh, I love this song.
Destroying.
This is a Muse song. What is it called?
There's a storm coming. These walls.
I don't remember what it's called. Can anyone tell me what that Muse song is called? It's gonna drive me nuts. This is a remix of that. It doesn't sound like it right now though. It sounded like it at the beginning.
wants to destroy us all.
Power Rangers. I hope this game's good too. I wish they would have shown some gameplay. Maybe they still will. There's little bits of it. Man, what is this editing here? This sucks. Who made this awful video?
How cool was that trailer? You guys have seen it?
It was fun!
It's so cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because
Do they
we're
even
all
show games at
Bioware
E3?
fans.
Yes.
So we're gonna do something
They
a
don't show
little bit
games at
different for the rest of the
EA.
show, and we're gonna take a
That is
deep
the
dive
difference.
into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the Bioware
That's
team
why I
to
love
chat
that
with
EA
us.
comes
Ladies and
first,
gentlemen,
because
please
it
give a
primes you
warm
for
welcome to
disappointment, and then
Casey
all the rest
Hudson,
of them
Mark
are
Dara, and Catherine
fantastic.
Broussard.
Oh my gosh, a panel. At a panel. I'm gonna look up what the name of that Muse song was.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a game to show, right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So Casey, we're going to go ahead and just
Uprising.
jump right in and get started.
I knew it started with a U.
So now we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you did that, you actually worked on Anthem
Man.
before you left.
I'm yawning because
That's
I'm
right.
really excited right now.
You know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's
Man,
awesome
is
to
this
be
exciting.
making Games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started.
Okay,
back then,
Rufus.
is just thinking about,
I might not be
you know,
live
the
when
evolution of
when you
BioWare,
get back,
and
just so
we
you
wanted
know.
to create a brand
It depends
new
on how
world
long
to
this goes.
discover. You know,
I'm gonna
new
stream
world
all of
story
it
and
for the
character.
record. I'm not
But we
gonna
also
cut
wanted to do
short
something
at
that
all.
was, you know,
But
more
I don't
of a
know how much
dynamic
longer
and
EA
living
is gonna go.
world, a
So
game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with stories sort of bolted on the side, but something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
someone quote this guy on that.
Really love
Not in my
stories
stream,
from
for the
BioWare,
record.
But I
But,
think we're kind of curious how you're
I
planning
feel
to
like
make
that'll
story
be.
work in this
We're gonna
shared
call back to that and say,
So
yeah,
a
you
great
did
story
nothing,
for BioWare is really
nothing
about
like that.
characters that
You didn't
have
create
connection
anything new.
with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story's about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same area.
That guy is short.
Now, you could build a solution to that, but you have to.
Am I
really
watching
build
Dominion?
it
That's the
into
plan.
core of the
Yeah,
game, and that's
I'm
what
thinking
we tried
about
to do
rabbiting it
with Anthem. It's what we call
with somebody.
Our World, My Story. So when you're
I don't
out in the
know
open world,
exactly when though.
the world is really dangerous, and you're
But I
focused
do
on your
plan on
mission.
it. So
And
I
this is
will.
where other players get to play with you.
Yeah.
The thing that's really interesting
Talk about it in my
this,
Discord.
that's unique for Anthem is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's
More likely,
weather
I'll do
or it's nighttime.
Rabbit.
what we're
Dominion. It's a
experiencing,
New
we're
Japan
experiencing
Pro
together.
Wrestling
Everyone
pay-per-view.
playing Anthem at a moment is
So,
seeing the same thing.
Yeah,
And
if
this
I
is what
start
we
a
mean
Rabbit, I'll
about
link you to
Our
it.
world. It's a shared world that we.
I'll
all
post it in
experience
wrestling in
together.
my Discord.
But then when I finish my mission, I come back.
Oh, okay, we're
to
getting a
base
little bit of
for
gameplay.
Persis.
Hey, just
And
flying
this
around on the
is a single
jetpacks, that's all I really need.
I turn
Oh,
my-
I said this
my,
yesterday. Someone do a loop-de-loop. Do a loop-de-loop.
characters,
If you don't
I
do a
experience
loop-de-loop
the
this
choices
year,
of my actions.
EA is a bad
And this
conference.
is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we are
Yeah, I don't expect many people to care about
impact
Dominion, by the way.
and agency
But,
of a single-player story.
yeah, that is
with
that
the
is something
fun
I'm
of
gonna watch
teaming
after
up
this.
with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when, from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new story.
I mean, how many flubs has BioWare
I'm
had
certainly
outside
not
of
gonna
Mass
complain
Effect
about more
3
story. I
and
don't think anybody
Andromeda?
out there is going to either. So Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what
Maybe-
it's like to create
maybe
a
this
new
will be
world
good.
like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers,
I'm
but
glad
all
someone
of
here is
the
excited.
devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So at the heart of the premise
Yeah,
of
this looks like
Anthem
it'll be
is a
fun,
world left
but a lot of
unfinished by
things
the
look like it'll
gods.
be fun, and
But the
then
gods left behind their massive
you know,
tools, and
then
those
they let you
tools are
down.
in constant
So-
conflict with this
hey,
unknowable
I'm gonna
force
say this
called
right now.
the
If
Anthem
someone doesn't
creation.
whip out a
And the
skateboard and
chaos of
shred
those
some
things pushing against each other,
nice footy or
means that the
whatever,
world
then
is
I'm gonna
constantly being reshaped in
I'm gonna
new
say
and
EA's a bad
unpredictable ways.
conference.
Yeah, violent
I'll
storms,
do it.
mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property, or IP, as we've been saying. Now, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare. And really
I might
the hardest part is
actually
getting
just pass
started,
out.
Just kind of getting off the blank page.
Just
so what we try
from
to do is
being
we think
so
about the new
bored.
experiences that we're trying to unlock for players.
I love
So,
E3.
what is the
Even
status
EA
of the
last
demo?
year,
What are
I
the
had
new things
fun.
You actually get to go and do.
And I'm not
that are
saying I
different
haven't
from what
had
you've played
fun.
before.
I'm just saying
So that's where we start, and then once we think about
I
those
had so
things,
much more fun last night
you
during
know,
that test
that's
stream,
the
watching
power of
over
creating new
Sony's
IP,
E3
especially for
2017
games,
conference,
is that
watching
you
over
actually get to
Microsoft's
build a
E3
whole
2017
fictional
conference,
universe that's meant
watching
to
over
bring
the
out a
Nintendo
certain
Spotlight for E3
And then once we do that,
2017,
Then we still need to
because
build
those are the
all
big
that stuff,
three,
and what unlocks
and the
us
big three
creatively
know how to
is
do their
think about,
conferences,
like,
even
principles
even
around
though they haven't
art style,
always.
tone,
Now
and
it
even
feels
the
like they're
technology and
doing it well.
politics
Don't
of our new world. And
don't
then
quote me on
from
that
there
though,
we can
because
actually go and
we'll
build
know
out
for
in
sure
nuanced
tomorrow.
detail.
Microsoft could
and
fuck
one
up
of
again.
the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world almost in real time a dramatic
stream
event
is
that
chugging.
changes the world for everyone, and that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
It's
I mean,
weird.
all of the moving parts in the dynamic world.
Have I dropped any
sound
frames?
really
I
cool
haven't
the way
dropped
that
any
they sound like
frames.
they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk about who we're going to be
I
playing
don't think it's
as
'cause I'm
and
locally
why we're
recording.
fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are
I'm kind of curious though.
freelancer,
It shouldn't be.
uniquely skilled to pilot.
It seems like
these
it's happening in very
exo-
specific
these Javelin
situations though, so it might be.
exosuits. And you need those suits to
I'm gonna
survive
do.
and fight
I'm gonna-
in this world, because the
The site,
world
it might
will
chug
kill
for
you.
a second. Give me
But on top
one
of
second.
that, our
I'm
ancient
gonna watch
rivals, the
my task
Dominion,
manager and
have,
make sure my CPU isn't
discovered
peaking.
a way they think to
Because if it is,
weaponize
then
the
I'll
anthem of creation, and so
I'll work with
we
it,
need
you
to
know.
stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities.
Oh yeah,
There's the
Crackdown 3.
Ranger,
They'll show it this
and
year.
then
I
there's
think
the
it's coming out next
Colossus,
year now though.
the Interceptor, and finally the Storm.
Yeah, so each javelin.
Like
gives you
last
a
year they
different
said
way
it was
to
coming
play
out
the
in
game.
2017.
But the thing to remember is
This
like
year,
Kathleen
they have
said, you're
already
not
postponed it to
pursuit.
2019,
You are a freelancer,
so-
a pilot, which means you
Who
can
knows when
decide
that's coming
which
out.
suit you
Genji.
want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage with, or the javelins that your friends are using. So really what this allows us to do is we've built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things. really designed for up close
Okay,
and
yeah,
personal
I think I
combat,
shouldn't
one-on-one
locally
for the
record
most
for any other conference.
The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in
I have
big
a
weapons
backup
and
plan though,
devastate the battlefield.
because my CPU is kind of chugging with this. My backup plan
I'm
is
just gonna say
to
the storm looks like it's gonna be my
save the
hero. I'm
VOD
sure you guys
immediately.
are kicking your face right now too. So the javelins look awesome, but we're gonna take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is gonna be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks,
Because yeah, when it chugs during like
their character their own,
high
what
action and stuff,
customization
that's
options will be
apparently
available
on
in
my
Anthem?
CPU.
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both
Which I have a
through
really good
customizing the way
CPU, but
javelin
apparently
plays,
it's a little
their
bit
gear
much.
and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way
But if
that
I'm
it
not
looks,
locally recording, it
both
will
in
not be an
paint jobs
issue
as well as
whatsoever,
changing the
so.
actual geometry of the suit itself.
I just
We
have
want
to hope
teams
that
be
I
able
don't
to
get
do this
copyright
well,
claimed on anything,
and
have my
because you're going to be
VOD,
using a
my
javelin
Twitch
for a
VOD
long
muted,
period
because
of time, we
if the
really
Twitch
want you to be
VOD
able
gets
to make
muted,
sure.
that's, it's like game over at that point. There's nothing I can do about it.
Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase,
Uh-huh.
but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power. So that means no ability to spend money on
Cosmetic
gameplay advantage
purchases
at all
I'm
within
fine
Anthem.
with. If
But
it
even more
really is
important than that, we wanna
100%
make sure that
cosmetic, that's
Anthem
fine.
is an immersive
I don't
experience
blame
that
you for
feels
wanting
like
to get a
it's
little bit of
complete
money.
from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time.
Hey Omega,
Story,
it's
new-
definitely not
new,
going to be
new
February.
experiences for
It's going to be like May
Glad
at
to
the
hear that I can make
earliest.
my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right, Casey, we talked earlier about this being
Uh-huh.
a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about the
really
fun
is
of
about-
teaming up as
The guy
a
sounds like
team
he's
of
trying to pass the
superheroes and
stone.
working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So I think here we're going to see the Colossus, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay. If we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery. Being
This game
really
looks
strong,
pretty
in
fun.
melee combat. And
Also,
then here
I
you've got the
apologize if
Ranger
this chugs at
shooting
any
down
point.
from above. And then they're using
Though, the good thing
combos
is,
and special
apparently, their
abilities and stuff
stream
like
is
that.
not keeping
What I
up the
love
highest
is
video
you don't just
quality
run around,
throughout
you're
all this,
swimming
so,
and flying as well.
you know.
So it's interesting because the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that that playing with other people feels like a choice. So
I was
for
up
people
till
that
4
wanted
this
to
morning
experience the story,
and got really tired,
you're gonna
but
be able to
I
do
don't
that.
think I yawned
Now, going out into an
once
open
during
world
any
like
of those
this,
conferences.
by yourself is going to be a
I
little
have
bit more
yawned at least a
challenging
dozen
than
times
if
during
the team
this.
of 4 people. And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun, even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to
Well,
know.
yeah,
If you wanna
of course,
roll solo,
co-op's
you
fun.
can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How
Frisky.
about we show a little gameplay?
Okay.
Yeah? You guys want that?
Okay, I'll take
All
it.
right, so
You know,
Catherine,
it's not
can you guys
skate,
set
but
this
I'll
up for
take it.
us?
I will. So,
You really have counted? Hey,
to play a
and
mission called
I guess I'm not
Stars
too
and
far
Villains.
off with my
Stars
estimate.
have put together an acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out. So you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and
Show us
you
the
head out with your
gameplay.
friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Man, I yawned again right there. This is all completely legitimate yawning going on right now. But now this is where I wake up, right? This is where I wake up. This is where you bring me something nice, right?
Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
$12 Red Bulls? Maybe one. I've never had a Red Bull, actually. Maybe I should try it someday. Maybe now is the time. I have locally recorded Okay, that was stream. That had nothing to do with my CPU there.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around
Anyway,
the area, but be careful.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Okay. Cinematic. I have not yawned this much in a quick
Checking out the
succession.
Scar Camp some more.
This is unbelievable. This is a new record. EA, you've done it again.
Weapons! Oh, and the turrets! Better move quickly.
It's kind of neat.
There's a Shaper relic. Wait,
I haven't tried
something's
Monster
off.
either. As far as
Get a closer
energy
look, would you?
drinks, I think the only one I've ever had
See
is
those radiant
Ball's
pieces of
energy
energy?
drink,
They're echoes
and
from
that
the
is
Anthem of
a
Creation.
very good energy drink. I love it.
Loads of scars nearby. Be careful.
But that one, I don't think it really gives me energy. It's mainly just a good drink, really. Yeah, the music for this does sound really good. I feel like I have just been exhausted by this conference. My tone of voice and everything like that, the yawning and stuff it's not representative of how I feel about this game. This game is fine. Could be fun, actually.
It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position.
Okay, get out of there.
On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.
Oh, that's a nice cut. Spooky.
How cool was that? I'm so hyped, you guys.
So cool.
Yep, and that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to,
It probably sounds like I'm doing this just to be a dick, like every single yawn. They're legit.
So I'm sure the
Like,
question
this
on
game
everyone's
is, or this
minds,
conference is gonna give me
when do we get to
narcolepsy or something.
play?
I'm just
So
gonna
Anthem comes
fall
out
asleep.
February 22nd, 2019, on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets. Thank you so much again.
Yeah,
to
we're still
Casey
gonna have a
and
whole
entire
other
Fireword
E3
team.
before
I
this
know you
game
guys
comes
had
out.
that awesome
Wait,
team
no,
outside, so I will see
2019's
you
next
guys
year.
there.
All right.
Give it
I
up for
had
Casey
no
Evans,
idea.
everybody.
It's so weird 2019's next year. That doesn't feel right.
I also want to give
Okay,
a big
yeah, so
thank
it's coming
you
out
to
next year.
all
Never
of
mind.
the developers who
In my
showcased their
head, I was
games
still thinking
today
2 years
and
from
everybody
now. I
worked
guess it's because I
hard at
watched
their
all
studios
those
back home
2017
around the world. Let's give
conferences
them all a
yesterday.
round of applause. Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now.
Like Skate
now,
4?
For those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything? No? You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. So I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament
No, I'm going to
is
be missing
going
that
to
shit.
begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference.
Yeah.
And have a great weekend.
Uh-huh. It's got to be better than this. Oh, man. I feel like I should mute the audio for this for just a second, just because I feel like it's going to be... It's just music and stuff, but... You know what? Fuck it. Let's leave the audio on. I don't want to get copyright claimed, but if I do, then I do. Let me just... I'll intersperse some muting here to trick YouTube, huh? I don't know what this dumbass song is anyway. I feel like it is the kind of song that YouTube would say, hey, you know what? We're gonna ban you for this one. That's just too copywritten. It's like the worst songs are the ones that get copyright claimed the worst on YouTube. Like, I don't mind getting copyright claimed on YouTube. I mind it when it takes my video
Hi guys, my name is True
off
Boy.
YouTube.
Welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the FIFA 19 was exciting. We saw that trailer. Champions League is coming to FIFA for the first time ever, but the World Cup is 5 days away. So what we decided to do
Okay, so are
is
you
to have
doing
a tournament
anything?
with some national...
Okay, no, you're not. So let me do bingo business real quick. Here we go. EA just wants your money. Yeah. They didn't bring anything new to the table, anything exciting, anything fun. They still talked about cosmetic DLC. I don't know. They really just want your money, I think. It goes without saying, that was pretty much a free space right there. And then the releases today. Oh wait, I grabbed the wrong one. Releases today? No, damn it, I keep grabbing the wrong one. Hold on. There we go. That was covered. That happened. Anything else happened? Awkward Dudes absolutely happened. And then, what else? Nothing else really happened. So, going back to the E3 scene, let's look at the bingo. Pretty good start. I checked off 3 boxes just for EA. The free space PC show sucks, so that's technically 4 spots total, but I'm not gonna check that one off until E3 is completely done. So there should be some sort of audio overlay that you just morph the audio in real time to avoid copyright stuff. That would be nice. I wish I just didn't have to do anything at all. I think copyright claims are dumb in like pretty much every situation they happen in on YouTube and on Twitch. But whatever. That was EA. Let me check something real quick. I want to know when YouTube Live at E3 starts. Because I stream that. I don't stream the Twitch shit. I stream that. Gaming.youtube.com/E3. Is this it?
I've never rated another man.
Nah, fuck off. Man, this is... Look at this really obnoxious scene that I'm looking at right now. You guys see that? Man, that's annoying, isn't it? Let me see. I don't know if that actually showed up. Let me make sure. You see that? Look at these guys. Man, aren't they cool? Man, they're cool. They're cool. Alright. So, YouTube, Live at E3. That's gonna be every other day. I probably could have done it today, too. So let me just get my scene set for that. YouTube Live at E3 starts at, what time is this normal time? 1:45 Central tomorrow. So I'm gonna make note of that. Let me copy the embed code for this. And copy this. And paste it into my OBS. Damn it! Yep. No! It's in my OBS. Under my YouTube scene.
Oh, let's go, gang.
It's the exact same video. Okay, well, I'll have to update that tomorrow then. Apparently that's not, they're just hosting the E3 one over there. It's not an actual thing yet. So, here we go. Let me, put this over here. Okay. So, let me see, what all is going on? We got tomorrow at 1:45 Central, YouTube Live at E3 starts, and it's gonna have Anthem, The Walking Dead Final Season, Angry Joe, Boogie, which I didn't think that game was ever coming back unless that's a person, and then they're talking about Xbox, and then at 3 o'clock they're actually doing the Xbox E3 media briefing, quote unquote. And then after that, unfortunately, we have Matt Pat, apparently, but they're gonna show off some Soul Calibur 6 and some Battlefield 5. I'd like to see more of it. Maybe I'll like it, probably not. Something called Generation Zero, don't know what that is, and Spyro, and then later on they'll go through Kingdom Hearts 3 and Metro, and stuff, and more stuff, and it looks kind of lame, and then Bethesda at 8:30. And then it looks like they're not hosting the Devolver one, so I'll have to find that somewhere else. But yeah, so that's it. That is all of it. That is what we got. Did I check anything off of Dream Bingo? Something tells me no. That's 8:30 tonight. No, nothing else is tonight. Here's the schedule for everyone. This was day one, not too special. But then tomorrow we got Xbox, Bethesda, and then after Bethesda we got Devolver Digital, and I'll try and find that. And then the next day got Square. Let me confirm something. I want to know which ones are going to be on this. Gosh, that's annoying. On this YouTube thing. So for Monday, whenever they'll show Ubisoft, I don't think they're showing Square on this either, so I'm gonna have to update it with that too. And then, yeah. So I'll keep up with it. But what did I say a second ago? 1:45 is when that starts, so I want to be good to go by like 1. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to host Rune B. She just got done watching this too, I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to be back live tomorrow. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It means a whole hell of a lot. You made EA a lot more fun than it deserved to be. So peace out. I will catch you all later. You're all welcome to join my Discord. Type exclamation mark Discord in the chat to get the link for that. And then I will catch you all for the next big day of E3 tomorrow.